So, rumor around the block that Bandscoast, aka STOMPN team, just made some roster moves all over Jinxie Royals. Basically, Vic Bands confirmed on stream. Like, a rumor, still rumor. Everyone's saying a lose out, which makes sense because they lost to like ultra plumbers. Like, I don't even know who is on the team that they lost to. They're currently 0-2 in their tier 3 amateur league, which, if you're familiar with Lou, I guess, like, it is concordant with like the clips that get spread around with him. I guess it kind of makes sense because, unfortunately for Lou, oh my god. What?
This is crazy.
What?
What the hell?
Why is he sticking it? Why is he sticking it? Why is he? Unfortunately for Lou, his reputation is kind of unlucky with like in concordance with like what happens when like a spectator is spectating him. Whoa, bad aim. That's all through. Right? Like it's just unlucky. In my opinion, here's the thing. First things first, I think Lou's actually a really good player. I just think like what shows on stream is unlucky, and he's showing it right now. I think he's tearing it up, like dropping 20 bombs in like the tournament he's playing right now. I think Lou's a really good player. I think it's like a roster composition thing. But the biggest thing we have to understand is why this roster move is happening. And it's happening because they're currently 0-2 in their tier 3 amateur league. They have lost against Slime Belief and they have lost against Up Next. I don't even know who these players are. Okay, I do know Kiru. I don't even know any of these other players. And for the most part, it's kind of embarrassing because Slime Belief, if you look at Slime Belief's roster, who they lost to, as this is Tomas and Uzi's roster. This roster was called Garage Talks with Uzi and Tomas with being their top 2 players back in Element 4 before they had STOMPN. Bandscoast beat these guys in Switch stage. This is Bandscoast without STOMPN. This is Bandscoast with Bless and Corrupt, and they beat the Tomas and Uzi team that they lost to in tier 2, and they lost them now in tier 3. So I guess that's like the reason, if any, for a roster change. But what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to go look over that most recent match of them versus Up Next where they lost. VOD review it as a coach and break it down. I'm going to be breaking it down like team by team, round by round, what's going wrong, what the hell's going on. But also you have to understand, I have an omnipotent view of like a 3D model of where everyone is. So you got to understand, like, what I'm saying is going to be mostly unfair because I have like a god view of the game. We're going to watch it, we're going to break down what's going wrong and just objectively see as a pro coach, you know, what they could be doing better, what's going on that could have caused this roster move. I'm very interested in what, I think like a lot of lower teams like playing bar first site, but like in pro league, this is probably like the worst site to play, especially if Capital's up at solo rolling below, being the plant denial. Yeah, the enemy team is doing the right thing here by hunting the roamer below, because this guy's the one guy that can stop plants from underneath, especially if they go for a cocktail clear, and he's isolated. He has no one to help him, right? So let's see if like STOMPN's able to get back up properly or not. Gonna get wall bang. He's cut off. Yeah, he's fully cut off. Right now is where the teammates need to be like, STOMPN needs to get back into reading, and then people need to start holding vert above like the reading doors and like just pray to God that they get like picks back for STOMPN. If the teammates let STOMPN go for free, then it's kind of chalked, you know? Like, he's absolutely yeah, there's nothing you can do there. And this is what I mean by like, it doesn't matter how much of a nasty player STOMPN is. It's like, if you get hunted by a team that kind of like slightly even knows what they're doing and doubled up properly, you're fucking dead no matter what on an island. Team play and coordination is so goddamn important. Like right there, he needs to be calming that he needs help. Like, no one's coming down wide stairs at all to help him, bro. Like, is STOMPN not asking for help? Is STOMPN more of a quiet player? Like, I don't know these things because I'm not in their scrims, but if that is a case with STOMPN, if I'm like when I was watching STOMPN play in the professional 10-mans, like, by the way, pros are 10-mans are not scrims. I just want everyone to know it's like a pickup basketball game. Okay, it's not like an NBA practice. Pro scrims are like an actual NBA practice where they actually run their plays. But in the 10-mans, I was watching STOMPN and I said, if I was a scout, I don't know how STOMPN plays in scrims, but if I were a scout, I would not fucking pick up STOMPN because he's silent. So if STOMPN's like, I think that's the next step. If that is, I don't know if it is, right? But if that is STOMPN's problem, then he needs to like elevate his game by being able to come to his team and, yo, I'm getting down here, I'm getting triple roam cleared, right? No matter how good of your player you are, you're still like, it's a 1 in 10 chance that the enemy team is properly roam clearing you that you actually get away with like a 1v3, right? So, yo, I'm getting yo, hold my vert on reading door, hold my vert on R90, and then like someone come down wide stairs, like, help me, bro. And then you coordinate the play, 3-2-1 double up with me, or like, let's double swing this guy on wide stairs, like 3-2-1 double swing this guy, then we run back up. Those types of comms are what I'm looking for in a player when I'm coaching. So piano take coming through, below player's already dead. It's a shot pull. They're completely ignoring the shot player, right? Oh, interesting. They're just straight going for this piano kill. Shot player already leaves, which I kind of disagree with. I think like if the shot player stays there, you can maintain this control and kind of be like a lot more aids. Like, especially like, I have a biased view of this. They might have been just scared of like the clear going on. They wanted to play like more of a win con. That's like low-key kind of like a giving map control moment, and which is like what I talked to Bandscoast members before, and they said that was a problem, that we were giving map control too fast. So I think this is it, right? I think this is an example of like sometimes if they're and they're too afraid of making mistakes, they will make decisions, like they won't shake mechanically, but they will shake with decision making and fall back too early here, because if you stay here, they don't have this castle breach, you kill the player trying to kill, like hold you from like new hatch, red hatch, then you can retake on the red breach and flank from behind. But yeah, this is like a hindsight, like 3D god view like take. So yeah, and you see Kiru drops the hatch immediately after they give up shop and just gets a kill back. But I guess like it was a decent call to fall. Like it wasn't that bad of a call to fall. It's just unfortunate, like the timing of it, I guess.
Bar inside of Freezer. That's one more dusted to the wayside. Bandscoast left with 3. And these 2 players now...
And this is just, yeah. This is just like the 50-50 gunfights on top floor. And this is why top floor is not... Oh my god, Kiru's going nuts. Kiru used to be a tier 2 player as well, I believe. I think he won tier 2 actually with my former teammate Diffuser back in the day. Oh my god, Kiru just going crazy. So that round was 2 things, right? 2 very clear things. STOMPN did not ask for help on that roam. And no one came down to help him. He just got, like I said, like he was clearly getting roam cleared. Like he got drone 17 times. At that point, you can ID as a roamer. You know you're getting roam cleared. You ask for help. You ask for people to come help you. Or like you say, yo, I'm gonna play, waste time and like just like waste all their resources roam clearing me, like leave me to die, right? That's the 2 options you give your team when you're roaming like that. You're getting solo roam cleared. Other than that, like the way like he died is like the worst way possible, which is like he runs around, he like gives himself in the open, and then he immediately dies. So that's just like a communication thing. That's a big comms thing. Comms are so important, chat. Like the reason comms are important, because if you have no comms, you're essentially playing a rank game. That is a thing. Here, let me pull up this example real quick. This is Bolo clip. This is Bolo's comms in a pro match or a pro stream. I don't remember what it is, but I have showed this clip to every single pro team, non-pro team I've been on as a gold standard of what comms should sound like, right? Just listen.
I think it's C4.
Okay. I'm Tetris right now.
One pantry.
Watch out for couch. Can you work pantry? Like, can you make sure I don't die to that?
Yep.
Wall's open. Wall's open,
guys. We're gonna need up here in a bit.
Reach above me, Tetris. I have to use my nitro early.
One down.
I got planter. I'm pushing couches.
I have China.
I have red.
Memo. Stuck there.
Okay. I'm passive couch.
Yo, hallway.
Pantry dead.
Chill.
One's coming China.
Just hold there.
I'm holding him.
I'm passive.
Just chill. 2v2.
Yes!
Like, you see how easy it is to play off Bolo as a teammate? He's saying, yo, I'm tucked here, I have the C4 win con, they're getting my wall open. Like, even without, like, having to see anything that's going on Bolo's screen, you know exactly what's happening as your teammate because his comms are so fucking crisp, right? Like, people glaze Bolo for his aim and whatever, but, like, in his mechanics, but, like, I think his best quality as a player is his communication. A player that is completely quiet is impossible to play off of, right? Especially a player that doesn't say what they're doing before the fact, that you don't know what's gonna happen. His team knows that if Bolo dies, the C4 goes out, and then they have to make action after that, right? Like, listen to these comms. Like, his comms are so crisp, cut, and clear, and that is why communication is so goddamn important. But after you reach a certain point of mechanics, like pro level mechanics, which honestly a lot of champion players have, it's all about this shit. Like comms, coordinating with their teammates, making the plays happen, recognizing what plays you have to do. Basement, this is going to be full horizontal extend, and I think I'm already seeing like kind of like the issue, right? STOMPN's on Mozzie, most likely to deny drones upstairs. He should be playing on a staircase right now to clear out any drones like playing top floor, and if no one clears them out top floor, then he can play full vert from above on anywhere he wants. Right, so I think Bandscoast have already started to like be too scared of making mistakes, and as a reason, like always pick the most conservative option in every single round. I'm going to stop this push right here. Enemy team now going to take top 4 and like literally point 2, yeah, because STOMPN needs to be the one to
field. And the same thing they got said for Slime Belief, despite them winning it, you had to be very careful about those successes because you need to find impact frags instead. And that first one, not really there for you. Is the
how about easy one that we run right now? Hero already go down, big player down from outside, I guess. They just instantly retake it, okay. Blue goes down, opening picks. Stop with the coat player. Yeah, he needs to start red stairs. Stop it right here, needs to start red stairs. Fall back to shoot a drone. Like he needs to like waste more resources and time on the top of this red stairs. Maybe go for like a pick or something, or like get drones and then fall back into coat. Right now, this is just giving way too much back control. Enemy team has all of top 4 control in 2 minutes or in 1 minute, right? And here's the thing, like the reason, and I want to bring this up real quick. The reason that 10 out of 10 of my players from both my tier 2 team and tier 3 team before I went pro have all played in a pro level match or in pro league or at a major. Every single one of them have now played at a major or pro league or at some sort of tier 1 event. They have all done it is because of comms. I'm gonna be saying right now, these players have all been like top choices on almost every single tryout. Like they're always like top 3, top 4. No matter what pro teams they try out, they're always top 4 choices. Even if some of them aren't like as nasty as the other like hyped up players in tier 2, tier 3 as prospects, just because of their comms. I've emphasized comms in almost every single one of my teams so fucking hard, and I won a fucking major with it, right? So like that's why it's important. I just want to like subtle flex, throw it out there.
Is that players just kind of like move on their own accord.
Okay, C4 coming through from STOMPN. He does contest it a little bit, but like red stairs control is just taken right here. He could have played a yeah. There's just too much map control given too early. I think that's like the common trend throughout the first 2 rounds that we see. Just like all of top 4 now is taken. Right, 1 minute 30 left. They have full vert over everyone. This guy backside is absolutely fucked. STOMPN's doing the right thing here by coming to help on a whiskey bar, so that's good. But they gotta go outside white, and it's gonna be a hard crossfire here in my opinion. There is a Goyo on the white hall push, so he should start shooting that soon. Stop on holding this. Good by STOMPN. This is a good play by STOMPN. Really good to help out his teammate right here. Really, really important decision from him.
Last round is able to spring forward in round 2, securing a very.
The big player can honestly, if there's a bake, is there a bake BP? There's no bake PP, then yeah. Oh, there's a guy hitting bake too. Yeah, this is fine. That was a good decision by STOMPN to come help whiskey bar, especially when the enemy goes for the isolation backside. I think the bake take. I think the enemy kind of fucked up by going for a back execute because like the bake take was they killed the bakery guy. And like they could have just left one guy holding backside as like a lurk to like cut off the backside, maybe walk in a coat and then take coat against STOMPN at the same time that they go for like this bait kit clear. But yeah, overall, yeah, good help by STOMPN right there. This is a big run into STOMPN. This is well played by him. But enemy should take a form of bake though, because they killed Lou. They could have just take bake off that. Look, put a guy small bake and then just called it a day. Who's taking Lou's spot? Here's the thing. Apparently it's a former pro. Here's the thing with that. I actually know who it is. Out of respect for the people who don't want me to leak it, I'm not gonna leak it. But here's the thing. Think about like soccer or like fucking NBA. It's like fucking, you know, I think it's lit to have like rumors of roster changes going around. Like I think that like brings the hype that makes it a legitimate sport. I think the hush hush about it in esports is like kind of fucking weird. Obviously like the teams, like out of respect for being a former pro myself, I know people are annoyed at it. I think it'd be cool for like the hype around it. This is a fucked up strat because you're putting this castle there so you can put the mirror on this side so you can fight these both mirrors into piano side. Mirror's banned, which fucks up their strat. I guess their strat had a mirror beforehand, but like you gotta have a secondary for this. But also it's tier 3, so I don't expect them to have every team to have multiple strats per site. Yeah, at the same time, chat, like you don't understand. This is tier 3, right? This is like if I had to make a comparison, tier 3 is like high school basketball, tier 2 is like college basketball, like level wise, and tier 1 is NBA. Someone said something about the G League. I would say G League's like the lower half of Pro League that never makes events. I'm not expecting a high school basketball to run like NBA level plays. Let me 8 attacks this time. Interesting. Okay. I've been playing the mining extension, so 3 top, 2 bottom floor. 3-1-1. Enemy team just going for a straight piano entry off the rib skis. Oh! Okay, Aiden Tax leaked it. Alright, Aiden Tax leaked it. He said, alright, bro, you could say it's rice. Aiden Tax leaked it. I didn't want to leak it, but Aiden Tax leaked it. So Rice, he played on Dark Zero. He made the Atlanta Major. He played main stage on the Atlanta Major, but he was on there with Canadian and such, and he's a support player. Vietnamese, Asian, you know, Vietnam. Let's fucking go. He's a support player, so it's definitely a team composition thing, chat. Like, that's what I mean. I don't think Lou's a bad player at all. I think it's definitely a team composition team. Like, they want more supportive side of it because, like, you have 2 players like STOMPN and Lou who are, like, entry lure type players. They overlap on a rule, and it forces, like, one or the other to go, like, on like cuts and like support flex, right? So maybe it's a good thing that they get Rice, right? I don't know if it's like the best option they could have gotten, but I also don't know if like the better options they could have gotten actually want to be on their team. As of right now in this moment, objectively speaking, they were not a playoffs tier 2 team before they had STOMPN, and now they're losing in a tier 3 league. So it's like players who actually want to win in these amateur leagues are likely, especially ex-pros, are likely not looking at them as a top team to join. That might be it. Well, the thing is, you don't want to overthink this one too much. Kiru's also just on a fucking tier right now.
Despite the fact we've seen a first loss come out from Bandscoast, not seeing them hold back at all. There it is. Aiden Nitrocell to Taizao.
Yeah, it's just Kiru just fucking going fucking nuclear. Holy shit. And he just straight up hops over. They immediately momentuming into reading. Is the rest of the team going to follow? Because the rest of the team follows Kiru here. But it's just none of Bandscoast are playing together at all. Like, there's no refrags on any of the frags coming through, right? The Freezer player is not fucking, like, swinging out in the play that just killed a guy, like, Seat Cocktail or whatever. Like, everyone's just playing their solo positions. No one's helping each other. Like, STOMPN won that first round for Bandscoast. Or, like, they won the first round together as a team because STOMPN came to Whiskey to help his teammates out and generate a crossfire. There's no fucking crossfires or anything going on here. They're not playing together whatsoever.
For Bandscoast, but STOMPN doesn't have a perfect angle just yet. Needs to make the decision.
Yeah, and honest to God, like most tier 2, tier 3 teams issues is communication and team play, and it's looking like this right now. It's like why comms are so fucking important, right? It's like the one round that they helped each other, they won, and then like everything after that is just dying one by one by one by one. Like it doesn't matter how pussy. Here's the thing, Aiden Tax is saying that Elizabeth. It doesn't matter how pussy or aggressive you play as long as you do it together, right? If your choice is to aggress out in a 5v3, so be it. You do it together. You do when you do it together as a team, and you have refrag. If your choice is to pussy and pussy up together, then you do it together, and then there's less chance of people dying one by one by one. The worst thing that can happen is you have a 5v3 scenario. 3 of your players decide to play it passive, and then 2 of your players decide to swing, right? Play aggressive, and then now it's a 2v3. Do the fucking math. Right? It's a 2v3 and 2 players that play aggressive, right? They just isolated themselves as gunfight to give away 1 picks, right? That's why communication is so important. That's why, like, when I'm watching STOMPN, and I hope he is watching this, if your comms are really quiet, then I would really like for you to up them. Say what you're doing, like practice saying almost everything you're doing, like that below clip I showed earlier, because that is a gold standard, and that's what like a lot of coaches look for in players, at least coaches that actually want to win. Another shop hole, right? You will play inside this shop, you have a shotgun. For those who don't know who this is, you play inside this shop, one shot's anyone who drops red hatch, you have a castle there blocking anyone from seeing you inside the shop. Attackers, obviously the first step to clear this is to break up this castle, or somehow, some way, like maybe power you out through a double drop on the hatches and go through with a shield. So that's what that hold is. Like the enemy team gonna use the Mountain and drop on the hatch to try to clear this guy out. I wonder if they're gonna get the Ash open though. Are they going for a straight skylight drop? What the fuck is going on? What is a Mountain on the fucking skylight? They're going for a crazy fast play or something?
Wait for the smoke to clear and then drop down red and then
smoke comes down skylight. What the fuck is what is that for? They just like they dropped the smoke just to get a fucking Brava drone on there? I don't even know. See, I don't even know if up next is an actual team. Like, do they actually scrim? Is this a real team, or are they just like a ranked pug stack? Because it's like, you know, it's tier 3, you know, like anything can happen. Okay, they take shop control once again. Another interesting, like, wait, was the castle open? I guess it worked out. They burned a lot on the shop hole, so this was a good fall. They keep all the players alive. This is where's the site? Is the site up top here? I think site is up top here. They have the double reinforced bathroom walls. They can use this to stop any psychopaths. They have the whole proper hole for the long bar. They have no cocktail player. How are they gonna stop things? No cocktail control. Who cleared them in a cocktail? Why is no one in cocktail anymore?
Forced to really fall back, and with this frag from STOMPN.
That's a horrible. That was L discipline. This was a really troll swing, because now they just give away bathroom control, and then they can use the rest of this to fucking execute on the site. Now there's no the bathroom player is not existent, so that guy doesn't get a long angle from bathroom onto the default plant. Then there's no cocktail player, so this execute can just go through for absolutely free. This bathroom player through this rotate can see if you have holes on this onto this plant, right? And the other guy that could try to stop it is cocktail with the smokes. Other than that, like, you need bathroom control overall to do it, or pixel control, which now the enemy team has, which is probably what they're gonna do. Make happen. They're gonna make you go for a default plant now. I think can just walk there and go for the plant for absolutely freezies. If I'm like Vic Band right now, I'm trying to retake like in the bathroom, right? But I mean, like, the thing is, I don't even think plays like this like matter at this level of game. Like, it just, as long as you play together, I think that's the way to do it. Oh wait, it's not even, holy shit, it's not even top 4. I'm schizophrenic as fuck, bro. Jesus Christ, calm down, chat. I do not know. I don't know. At top 4 control, they can go for mining as, yeah, because they took Pano side. They need to make vert above like wheel and train right now, which is the enemy team might fuck up. Might get routed on. This is good by Lou so far. Monte's gonna find him out soon enough. Yep, Monte finds out whatever this guy. Ooh, that was crazy. I could just straight ego ADS him and went down to that shit. I mean, nothing you can fucking do there. Like the Legion just didn't kill him. This should still be pretty fucking winnable for Aiden, in my opinion.
Off guard, but that means Vic Band's left to succumb to Kiru once again. A 3 versus 1. Aiden, though positive, needs to go crazy to close.
I'm going down though. Good stick by the enemy team. He's not just like panicking and like swinging it out. Yeah, Mox just win a fucking huge gunfight on the site Legion player, in my opinion. That's just unfortunate. I mean, that's one of those rounds where it's like it's just a one gunfight, and it's like there's nothing you can do, especially like if the Legion kind of like whiffs that shots. Like, it's whatever. See, I say that, chat. I say I was like T3. Oh, they're not gonna VOD or whatever. But like I counter shot in T3. Like I did prep at T3, and that's how I dominated with Ashen and Uzi and Ambi when I was their coach.
From nowhere, wow! There's Franklin now dusted.
Oh my fucking god, yeah, Kiru's just fucking shitting on everyone, I guess. He's 12 and fucking 3 right now. And that's Kiru's a tier 2 champion. Right, so that's his experience showing through as a tier 2 champion. There's still a bakery player up? What are they looking for? They have red stairs, they have bakery, they have all this shit. Kiru's just making a good play right now. Kiru's just playing really well on that. Yeah, Kiru's just going insane right now.
And Lou does find the trade.
Holy shit. Again, this is just Kiru just fucking dominating, I guess. Because, like, Kiru, this is a huge, like, this guy, like, I guess Franklin Vans or whatever. I don't know if there was a vert player fighting him, but the vert player probably, or like there was a blitz near him, maybe on red, like lower red stairs or something. Blitz was probably pushing, you know, Franklin out of something, and Kiru hops in the window playing with this team. And I guess, like, this is like an example of like what Up Next are doing that Bandscoast aren't, which is, you know, playing together and communicating with each other. Right, the biggest thing I want to take away from this is just the importance of comms. Like, the blitz most likely pushed that, like, Franklin Band's guy, like, down right stairs, like, scared him a little bit, gets him to move. Kiru hops in, like, off of that. I don't really know if that's accurate or not, because we didn't really see it, but hops in, gets a refrag off that. The second thing off this is like he's like, this is just like a solo pick, this is whatever. You have small pick control, you do this. There's a play getting a kill in bakery. He immediately looks for the bakery guy after, because his teammates call out where it is. Right, he's entering with his team. His team is all going at the same time. That's the most important thing. And here's the most important part. Here's the most important part. His blitz is fighting the whiskey bar guy. So he knows the whiskey bar guy is looking at the blitz and not at him. He's not swinging. Like, if this guy was like ultra instinct, like a pro player or whatever, he might have like swung down into like the hall to like check it out. Yeah, like they're engaged. So this is when Kiru decides to push. He's going off of his teammates' pressure, right? Which is like what Bandscoast has been lacking this whole time, is going off the teammate pressure and playing together. They've been dying one by one. This is ensuring that like they're both pushing at the same time. The idea is the same. They're both going aggro at the same time. They're distinguishing between passive and aggro together as a team. Right? And he pushes off this, and now he's doubled up with the blitz. The blitz is on his back. They're just going straight together. Even if Kiru dies right here, like, it doesn't matter. The blitz has immediate refrag. Right? The blitz is right behind him. They're not solo. They're not, like, spread apart. So that's why team play and refrag is so incredibly important, regardless of how crazy your players are going. Because at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter if there's a guy dropping 20 kills per map. If that guy gets perfectly double swung with perfect refrag, that guy is not getting a 2K. I hate to break it to you. Like, if you double swing a guy, flashed it properly, 3-2-1 that shit properly, and you both swing at the same time, granted, you don't line up as players, there's no way that guy kills you guys both. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Exactly what I said before the round happened. Right, I literally said they've already ran it for the past 5 rounds. I wonder if, like, Bandscoast is going to go for a fast pick on it, or Up Next is going to go for a fast pick on it. And that's exactly what happened, right? Like, they saw the shop hold every single round. They just double dropped the hatches. Remember when I first broke down in the very first round where I saw the shop hold? They can go for a double hatch drop and just go for a straight pick on that guy. That's exactly what happened. Like, Kiru drops new hatch, the other player drops the other hatch, they just go straight for the pick on this guy. Shop is immediately dead.
And really, there's like no utility to deal with the economy apart from Ash, which, let's face it, you don't want to use the Ash.
And like, and here's the thing, it's like, this is technically not even a good play, right? Like, a lot of these plays that Up Next are getting a lot of picks on, like, aren't even like set up by util, right? Like, their ace isn't even like, they're not even using hard breach to like open up the walls, like bathroom and freezer. On a lot of these top 4 clears, they're not even properly using nomads and gridlocks to clear out people. They're not even using their shield to properly clear out people. They're just fucking going together, right? And that's why comms are so important at this level. Like, who cares about playing perfect? No game is perfect. Fuck perfection, dog. Like, de-emphasize perfection and just play good enough, coordinate with each other, and call it a day. If you lose, you lose. If you go for a play together and you lose together, I'd rather lose together than fucking lose apart. The biggest thing is, even if Kiru dies, I know Kiru's got fucking 15 kills right now, he's going crazy, but even if he dies, this player has his refrag like, immediately, no matter what. It's so important and imperative to have these communications. And like, you know, if you're watching this, you know, oh, he's got, this is what I've emphasized to every single one of my teams, to every single pro team, to every single T2 team, to every single T3 team, and it's never failed to elevate the level of every single team I've been on. Right, and like, this is like my number one thing. So like, for those of you who think this is like some bullshit, like, I'm telling you right now, like, the players that coach in T3 and T2, the reason they were such good tier 1 prospects is because of their comms. I'm being so dead ass. Spiker, Spiff, like Mr. B, like all these motherfuckers, like, they were all top prospects for all the different teams they tried out for, just because their comms were so fucking good. New roster has Rice, which is an Asian support player.
Right, but guns can do the job. It's just a dirty way to do so. It wastes a whole lot of time and it makes a whole lot of noise. You want the ammo up.
Nice chow. I mean, the attacker just should not have been fucking chowing that like hot angle after a million times.
Kiru shutting down the raid boss you've been so fearful of, but Ryan makes sure that frag does not go unpunished.
Yeah, everyone just died one by one. Yeah, the gunflash is like flooring back fast, so fast, back and forth.
An ace would be required to clear the next 4, and they're able
to in 1v3.
Izao, who got their pick of the litter in round 6, but they need a
He gets 2, but they all just go down. He could keep it off like this. He could have keep it off this window, tell STOMPN and walk in to help him, double up. Yo, help me, I'm getting cleared out piano right now. The moment they kill that guy and jump, the next person that's in like the most in risk is like piano, right? That guy has the opportunity to change the fucking round by playing in the aggro position and finding the players in the red breach if they do get the red breach open, or just having piano control. There should be some sort of coordination to fucking help this out. I guess Lou tried to walk up to like bar 2 and like help it out. He gets shut down. I mean, this round's also like not that big of a deal in my opinion in terms of how they lost, but there's no like clear-cut problem in that one. Seemingly they play better on attack, right? Because, and it makes sense, like teams are like, especially if you're a slower team and you're against a team that gets wicked, like the defender team like will like run into your crossfires and stuff. So that's the thing. Wow, God, Kira just walking all over these guys. That was a fine entry. Kira just fucking lost. Kira just won as one. Bathroom wall is unreinforced, so they could take new control and just wallbang that guy in like pixel. Good trade by STOMPN. Horrible discipline by Kira. He should have just gotten out there, but I guess he was just feeling himself. He's just completely heat checking overall. Now Franklin needs to use his ace charge to open up this wall. And the bathroom walls as well to make sure they can't just retake a bathroom hall like White Hall.
Work their way down to the actual objective.
They have to get the oh my God, that's a nasty shot.
Trades back and forth though. Good trade by Franklin. Yeah, he aced it open. Good ace by Franklin. You see it happens right now.
Work their way down to the actual objective.
Ace comes through, right? This is just gun skill diff. I mean, like, this is just a crazy fucking reaction. Good refrag by Tyson though. Like that's what happened. That's what happens. Like they set up the refrag really well on this side. So I think if they have that good refrag on attack, and this is a common problem teams have, it's like you need to solve problems on attack, right? You need to solve problems. So teams will technically have a lot better coordination on attack than defense, because you need to be like, okay, yo, ace this wall, I'm gonna 3-2-1, yo, I'm flashbang him, I'm gonna nade him, and then you swing, and then we do this, yo, drone this for me, and then we like double up on the drone, etc., etc., etc. Attack teams will have typically speaking at a lower level a lot better coordination on defense, because defense your shit's already set up for you. But the thing is, you still have to solve problems on defense. Like if a guy's like repelling, like if a guy's getting ready, like you're in piano and people are getting repelling on your windows and you're trying to play a zombie and they're shooting down your zombies and they're clearing out, you still need to say like, help me, right? Help me, what the fuck's going on, right? Like especially if you're like stomping on the very first round playing the pulse underneath, and like you need to be like, yo, like you're getting cleared from bottom white, you're getting cleared from train, you're getting cleared from R90, you got droned out like a bajillion fucking times. You need to be like, oh yo, hold my reading door vert, hold my other reading door vert, I'm gonna go prone behind this, can someone hold my laundry hatch, or come down white stairs and we try to go up white stairs together. You still need to make these plays happen, right? Even if you're across the map, if you're a piano player, there's a guy on your rappel and you know that bottom white window holds that rappel, right? You could be like, yo, I'm gonna shoot at this guy, shoot at this guy, and then while I'm distracting with my bullets, you run out on lower white and you fucking kill this guy for me. For Bandscoast, like I think number one goal I'm getting from this game is that on defense, those micro coordination, those micro comms, those just making sure you make plays and go for frags together and have the refrag set up on all of them, no matter what. It doesn't, like, if you lose a round, fuck it. If you play the round together, it doesn't matter if you lose it. Just play the round together via your comms. That way you're not dying one by one, which was happening every single round. Because they had the proper refrag. Like STOMPN just got the refrag on the guy bathroom, and then like Franklin got the refrag on the guy fucking playing on that. So. And I think they do, because the end score was what, like 4-7, right? They lost 4-7. Like they have, you know, they seem to have a better time on attack than on defense. So overall goals for like Bandscoast going into the next game, if they do want to watch this video, if they do want to take like advice from it, like de-emphasize perfection. Fuck having a perfect round. Fuck having 5 players up. If you lose a guy, you lose a guy. So what? Use your communication to win that round together, no matter what, bro. You know what I'm saying? Running wall's good bridge. You're gonna go for a reading plant here, most likely to hold the vert above, and then plant on the reading corner. Ryan retakes mining side, which is that's a good castle actually for retaking mining side and just like having holes into like pillar. Yeah, they're taking it from the vert.
Franklin, and they haven't given up just yet.
Good entry by Aiden. Really good entry by Aiden. Right, like the guy's shooting at his teammates, and then just like takes a gap on him. Their coordination on attack is just so much better, and then they call the guys going above them in reading, and then they flip the plant into dining side, right? Because dining has all hard floor above it. The vert doesn't do shit above there. Oh, this guy's just fucking horrible. Jesus, there's lack of. Where the fuck was Vic? Was he just repel in? Was he hiding? If he was hiding, that was pretty good though, I guess. Wait, where the fuck was Vic? Was he on a rappel? Oh, he went up white stairs. He went like the whole. He held the plant. Yeah, this guy honestly could have fucking won this too if he just knew exactly where to shoot for this plant spot. What the fuck did I just see? What is this foreshadowing?
Fall off. So yeah, I think this is like a better change for
Yo, Kiru's like overheating like to shit right now, and this is what I mean. Like a lot of people when they get like too far ahead, like they could like look at their score and they just mentally go, oh my god, I just need more kills, I need more kills, I need more kills, and then they switch up how they play. What a fucking overeat and a half, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. Good punish by Bandscoast. Okay, they're clearing out all the util. That's good by them. They got out of the map. That's good by them. Really good clear, right? Like they're slowly breaking apart the map. This is their natural pacing. They're more of a slow type of team. They open this. I mean, granted, like they didn't. This guy just like straight up over moved IC, and that's like that makes sense because they were such an aggressive attacking team. I guess on defense they're like more movement heavy as well, just because like of the natural nature of their team. This guy didn't even get ace charged this time. He didn't get ace charged or naded or anything. Like there's no capital, no nothing to clear him out, and he just walks into the fucking crossfire. Like the best thing this guy could do is just like pre-fire and cross over to like stacks and just double up with his teammate like on stack side. Unless STOMPN did fucking ace charges. Good ace charge on bathroom. It stops him from retaking up to Whitehall. Right, very powerful ace charge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally just nothing happens and he just dies. Okay, a horrible body giveaway by Tyc. They call a timeout just for like 2 people to get a fucking opening pick. Yeah, like what was that? Like they up next called a fucking timeout just for 2 people to get opening picked off the rip. Like you call a timeout for Q to go for the most aggressive fucking run out of all time, and then Tyc to just run out to fucking heaven, just die to nothing. Like brilliant fucking timeout, bro. Brilliant fucking timeout, bro. Like was that the idea? It's like we just, all right guys, let's run. Let's just run. Let's just run at nothing. Bandscoast is volatile for now. They have 1 breach charge to make vert. Another thing with Bandscoast is they don't bring a lot of vert operators on the sites they want to make vert on. They just like kind of rely on like secondary shotguns and fucking like breach charges. So maybe they need to start like switching up their lineups a bit to be more optimal or just be more flexible in their lineups. Right, like maybe on defense and attack, they need to like be able to switch up their lineups a bit more, bring like more solutions. So I guess that's goal number 2. I would extract from this, but I'm also not in their comms. Like what would I know? You know, like they have to take it with a grain of salt, especially if what I'm saying is completely wrong. If they're watching this trying to take goals from this, what I could be saying could be entirely wrong. Bandscoast is really good at doing this. They're really good at playing their playstyle on attack. Like really fucking solid overall. They just have so much pressure around site. Flawless round, which is deserved. So far, seems like goal number 1 is like defensive like coordination comp, like defense micro play comps, right? Micro play comps, right? Not like the macro of like what we want to do this round, but like the 3-2-1 swing together off my contact, you know, passive like off my contact, peek off this is our win con, blah 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 blah. Just like where do we want to power, right? I would like to like incorporate like a power or like a tuck, like a tuck call where like power means like we all throw our bodies at like this one part of map, we like triple swing it together, we make the play together, we retake this part of map together on defense. Or tucks like we fall, like we all play, we tuck together, we fall together, we play passes together, we win by 1, we do that shit. And then 2 is op flexibility. Just be able to switch up like your operators to come up with different solutions, right? The enemy's just going for gaps over and over and over. Bring some Capcans, bring some Legions, bring some Elamines, bring some Fenrir's, just be able to switch that shit up overall. Then blitz Montane, it's gonna be like what a take on this guy. You sense across here, you blitz into the VIP, you walk at Monty with them. Seems like what it's gonna be. Wait, is no one in VIP? They just take it for free? Who the fuck's our VIP player? Oh, they double reinforced off fucking freezer. There's no VIP player. Does up next have fucking prep on these guys? Yeah, they just take tables. They just take tables, VIP. They just take all backside control. And then if there's no top floor room, wait, is this an anchor with no top floor, no VIP player? This should be a fucking free like freezer play and a half, bro. This is like the freest fucking round. Like this setup from up next and completely gave up like VIP and no top floor room whatsoever. So they gave like literally Bandscoast all the control they needed to go for a backside execute. Completely, entirely, and with no question, bro.
And it's not just a usage one way or another.
Wait, what are we going for a bait kill?
Or a freebie. This could be it, but this is a demo. Who knows where they...
This is a like really bad decision making. All of top floor given for free, and all of backside given for free. That's literally just like 2 drones, and you have a perfect backside execute. Like you just nade through freezer door, you pop both those goyos, and you just call it a day. No. The biggest thing like when you're looking at this chat is like you gotta look for shit that's like some rounds are just individual round problems. Or so defense we saw trends. Across like 2 or 3 rounds, you can identify a trend because Siege is a low round count game, right? Each half is like 6 sides, so you kind of have to gamble and call a trend as it's happening, even in 2 rounds. But some rounds like these are just like individual like round problems, unless like it just occurs again, like the execute end position is just like chosen wrong. Like this round, like literally all of top floor, like the strat that up next running is fucking low like horse shit. All of the top floor is given all of fucking like if you just nade like there's a double fucking Goyo on freezer door, you just nade that shit, one nade through the vert and you just clear that shit. Call it a day.
Spotted out on it, but Tyc just shoots just better. But can they survive the flash from the...
Holy fucking shit, Tyc's going nuke. What a shot on the STOMPN. And this is what I mean, like, up next, besides Kiru, the rest of these guys the two of them, three of them, I didn't know was just ranked players. Like, you see the shot that Tyson just hit on STOMPN? Your glorious king. This is why I say aim doesn't matter at the top level. This is tier 3. This is like amateur fucking horse meat siege. Like, and he just hits that shot on like STOMPN and Aiden. Like, that's why I keep saying aim doesn't matter at this level, bro. Like, look at this guy's aim. This guy's got fucking nasty aim, bro. He's probably got better aim than pros. It's like the decision making and the team play that like makes a team, bro. That's why I keep emphasizing that shit, bro. We gotta stop worrying about mechanics at this level once everyone hits shots like these and just start calling it a day, bro.
So
okay, now they're flipping to a big take. Okay, so this is good coordination. This is good play by Bandscoast.
Like, they just can't move anywhere.
They're not making it happen together.
White take. They saw nobody was in VR.
So the questionable like decision, but they made it work because they're playing together, and that's what I mean. Like, is it better to play a bad position together than a good position apart? The big entry was probably the worst fucking idea they could have had, but they committed it. They did it together. They 3-2-1'd it, and now they're trading out interesting.
What is happening right now, Bandscoast?
Yeah, like they're actually playing refrag. You see this refrag? They're doubled up perfectly, right? Like they're trading out because they're refragging well on attack. So it looks like their defense refrag is just really fucking bad.
Wrapping around. Can start this plant. Still has time. Could hop off of this if they hear the audio cue. And you have to assume they do. It's a full.
Oh my fucking god. Ox is running at that. Oh! And everyone's aim is nasty. It's just a norm. Yes, exactly. Kiru 17 and 8. My god, yeah, I know. He's eating these guys alive. Gone.
All over the map with no meaningful progression.
Ooh! Holy shit, what a shot by fucking Franklin, bro. Something doing the right thing, clearing out those, Still a zombie in here. Like, this guy could be fucking dead. No one's pressuring the windows. No one's opened up these windows. You gotta open up those windows first thing to like make sure like that guy can't just sit around freely. This guy's a freebie, right? Yeah. Zombie should be dead.
Right in. Yeah, no, trying to take the gunfight onto Sophia.
Oh, yep, he's dead.
Immediately was gonna get cut off by White. This guy can just.
Another trade. Wow, there's just trades left and fucking right from up next in Bandscoast. Holy shit. I'm going for a hop over, execute. Enemy team, like, this is what I mean. Defensive coordination. Obviously, Bandscoast win this if the score is what we think it is. But like, look, like plays like this where you double up and fucking like piano to retake all the way around. It's like this is what Bandscoast need on their defensive side. It gets completely fucking punished and destroyed. But like plays like that, you just keep doing plays like that. If it doesn't work, it's okay. It doesn't work, it's okay. But you just keep running. You keep making sure plays like that happen in scrims when you double up properly, you have refrag properly, etc., etc., etc. Oh, the crazy fucking zombie setup, bro. Holy shit. So the same exact hole that they were able to take apart last time. They did not just pressure windows enough or something. Sophia does get that open. Lou's solo on that window, though. You need another guy on piano window, because if Lou dies, the push falls apart, bro. Okay, they have another guy on the windows. It's good. Oh, zombie falls back. They take piano control. We're now trying to clear this guy out of shop.
Balcony, have one player take that peek. We know there's problems off towards C2 and C3 for players just jumping over the railing. But you also know that there are plenty
okay, so there's just no way this warden's allowed to just like be here and do this, right? Like what? One nade from Skylight, one fire from Skylight, one anything from Skylight. Ooh, was it a fucking run out on fucking what? She kills him on fucking Skylight. You beat him from Sky. Oh shit!
Player behind them to find a frag, and your OG stop.
He ran to fucking yeah. So this is what I mean. Once again, Bandscoast need on defense is exactly what Up Next is playing. This warden is in an isolated position where he's getting completely cleared out. It's similar to what was happening to Stop in that first round down in reading. This guy says, help me, please help me, please. Otherwise, he's just a free pick for no fucking reason. Kiru, knowing he needs help, knowing he's getting help from Skylight, pushes aggressive to Skylight. Now, Kiru runs up because he kills a Skylight player to help out and fight this mountain together. Now they have two people fighting this shit. That's what defensive coordination does for you. Team play, like teamwork, like Gunnar said, teamwork. Exactly what his team focused on back in the day.
Again, they just went Up Next sit a little bit further back.
And it completely works. See, same shit. King Tox is now running up, right? They just say power. That call was calling out, this guy's fucked. So his teammates, instead of just letting him die one by one, Kiru pushes up on her Skylight, goes around over to bottom New Balk, and then the castle pushes up through Whitehall, and they all aggress together. And no matter what refrag's gonna happen. And then the guy Azami commits up a flank red stairs. So even though the Azami looks like a fucking idiot going for that flank and dies, he commits to his team's play. That's all that matters. He commits to his team's play.
Here, and there's no meaningful progression for Bandscoast. Again, they just
and that's the importance. I'm glad we watched this game because I think Up Next are able to like show very well what Bandscoast are lacking, because no matter what happened, they killed the warden, they downed the warden. At the end of the day, like it worked out because they're all pushing together. They had the refrag behind them, or they get overwhelmed by it. No, this game makes Bandscoast go down 0-2 in their first amateur league, and what causes Lou to get dropped, and then they're going for Rice instead. I guess we can pull up to his YouTube, but it's definitely like a role-related thing in my opinion. We're gonna watch some of the competitive clips. He has good comms on defense. He's a good support player, so it's definitely a role-related thing. Just so I'm just gonna show these clips, just like so you guys can like, get an idea of like who they're replacing Lou with and who's gonna be on the team. I don't have any opinions on this. In my opinion, Rice he did make main stage in his first stage of Pro League, but other than that, I don't think he's shown a lot. Other than just being like a solid, good support player, I think his comms could be way better. And sometimes he gets a bit timid on the comms. I'm just gonna play some of his clips just so like y'all know like who's replacing Lou on Bandscoast. This is now STOMPN's new teammate. We're just gonna play just a couple of these clips. Back when I was like,
I'm walking in. I'm inside. He's green chain.
hey, Gunner.
Lucian dead. He's in the green chain. I'm gonna push this guy train.
This is a TSM tryout?
Train it.
Gunner, get fucked, Gunner. Wait, Gunner's getting railed. This is who replaced Lou. We're watching him right now.
Jump shot. Dead. 3v1. In reading. Play plus, Var. Don't die, Var.
He's in kitchen. Kitchen door. Kitchen door. Left camp.
Dead.
One mud.
Yeah. So we're just gonna watch a couple clips of this. Call it a day. I don't even know where his best clips are. But just so like you guys have an idea of like who's replacing what. He's a support player. He's a solid support player. This guy. That's him. That's Bandscoast's teammate. Okay, that's it for that.